The fifth wall I'll highlight, and this, I don't know, there could be other opinions on what this next wall is, but the one that I see, if you're working in your individual environment and you've gotten to the point of where you have your context file that's starting to grow, hopefully it's not running into bloat yet. That's something that you can manage, and I'll talk about that in another session. But you've got some skills that you're starting to build out to do different tasks or help you with those tasks, and you're starting to get a little bit more confidence in shipping quickly because you have the proper hooks in place and you're connected with your environment. The next big thing that I see is really getting into running multiple context windows at a time. You could call them, I don't know, some people use the term agent. That's generous. But really what it means is like if we were to want, maybe we had like multiple questions come in, or we're working on stuff for totally different stakeholders at the same time. How do you do that in the Anthropic or the Claude console? And I'll start by giving some examples here. So if I say what or how many opportunities, it'll get that. Did we close in 2025 and 2026? If I fire this off, I can actually go up here and do a new session, and I'll say closed ops. If I want to run these in parallel, I can run this as a split view, and I can keep on running at the same time. So the model can essentially be like working on multiple things for me at once rather than just doing one thing at a time. So as a human, you can really only do one thing at a time. You can maybe say you can multitask. Maybe it gets you to like a certain extent. But we can keep on splitting these. If I don't know, create a new one, say like, what does, not relevant to the project I'm working on, but I can just keep on splitting these windows. And this is where an external monitor becomes really helpful, because you can kick off these tasks, and then really the biggest rate limiter becomes your human RAM, or your short-term memory, and how many of these different things you can do at the same time. And if you're wanting to ship these and get these reviewed, that's where we start to get into making sure that you're checking code into Git and working with teams, which again, we'll talk about that in a separate session that talks about how can you scale the impact of Claude Code across a team as well as organizations. Thanks for watching.